Got him. And one final statement about my lovely wife. She doesn't look it, but she's been married to me for 50 years. I'm very blessed.
I guess my
Yeah.
question is, what was she supposed to look at being married to you for 50 years?
Yeah. So you would assume that someone who's been married for 50 years would be really old, but, and I don't know how to make that work and lie about her age without it not seeming like on the front end I violated the law. So let's just leave it at that. It gives me great honor now to initiate the conversation, but I'm going to hand the microphone over to Supervisor Jeffries. But we had a little gathering upstairs before coming down for this meeting. And it was just so gratifying to see a lot of the county leadership there to support and thank Supervisor Jeffries for his service to this county. And he has prepared a video that he would like to share. And then we have some stuff to give him. So we'll watch the video? Oh, you want to watch the video last? Okay, then let's all head out front then. Yep. You know what Manny said? It's just like the Gong Show.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Well, I'm figuring that since you're not going to be working as an elected official when you leave and going to Idaho, you're going to be at home a lot with your wife and your grandkids, and all of them will be ignoring you
Yes.
unless you have a big gavel.
They're still going to ignore me.
Yeah, they're going to show you love and respect, just like we do. Oh, where do we go? Where do we start? And I'm going to let Supervisor Spiegel introduce this proclamation from all of us.
Yes, but he wants me to introduce because Kevin says no, he didn't want one. So he's having me do this. I don't want to read it all because it's a lot of whereases and all the stuff that he's done. But I just want to highlight a couple of things. Not many of us in this room can say, after 12 years, now this is according to Jeff Green, that he never missed a meeting or commission in those years. Actually, Jeff gave us a lot of that kind of trivia, but I'd rather share the mic and just have my colleagues say a few words. We'll start five first.
All right. I just wanted to say, thank you, Kevin, for being someone that I've been able, to talk to and share. You've been really great, on the board. One of the things that I really appreciate about Kevin is, is you're out of the box thinking, and sometimes, giving a different perspective, to things, and that has really helped me a lot to really think about things in a different way. And I appreciate that, and I hope we can still lean on you and call you sometimes, but maybe not. Okay, but again, just wanted to say we're gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you because I really have appreciated working with you. And I also want to say that he's been a big champion of the Unincorporated Communities Initiative, and that's been a very big thing for this community. So thank you.
No. So, Kevin's going to be at his pad in Idaho. He'll be watching our meeting. And he's not gonna like one of our decisions. He's gonna go like this. I said no. Bring it back. You know, I get to call him Idaho. Well, look, I had the pleasure of meeting Kevin some time ago now in Sacramento. And I want to go back as far as the fact that we were from different parties. However, the difference between Kevin and many others, and obviously there's partisan politics, is that you always knew where Kevin was coming from. He was very principled. He never played gotcha. You know, he would go up to you and say to you up there, as he has here, "Hey, you know, these are my concerns. I can't support it. These are my concerns. We do this and this and this, then I can support it." But we always knew what was coming. That's very hard to find, folks. I call them flip-floppers, those individuals, chanclas, those individuals that are just going back and forth. He was not like that. We always knew what was coming, and I really appreciate that. Aside from that, out here, I got to know him even more over the course of time. And, you know, we all have our roles, our expertise, our issue area that we want to focus in on. I will say this about Kevin. This is what I'm going to miss. And I don't know who's going to pick up this one, but it'll probably be up to all of us. But obviously, Kevin had a critical eye to seeing where potentially there were gaps, seeing where potentially we got to, you know, maybe mismanagement or there's things that we can change. Not necessarily calling out individuals, although that would happen at times, but more than anything, making sure that we advance our departments, our staff, our capacity, making sure that our county of Riverside became even better. That was his role, in my opinion. And he really picked up that mantle, quite frankly, when JT and Marianne left. And that's in my opinion. You know. So I've learned a lot from all these individuals here and from those that came before me. But I've learned a lot, quite a bit from you, Kevin. And from a friend to you, muchas gracias, amigo, compadre. And I look forward to fly fishing with you one day.
You were supposed to go 3 next, but that's all right. He handed me the mic. Careful what you say. I have a whole group that said I can. This is really hard for me. Oh gosh. You've been a mentor to me. And when I've needed help or guidance, you've always been open. And this is not an easy job. Sometimes it looks easy, but it's not. There's so many moving pieces. And I would miss a few, and you would point those pieces out that I missed that was going to be landing on my head one day. I'm going to sorely miss that. Your guidance, your knowledge, in areas that I had very minimal, obviously fire. Although there is quite a few over there that keep directing me too, so that's all right. But your experience, you were open and shared with all of us if we were wanting to ask for it. I think that's really what's one of the most things I'm going to miss, and that is you're just being open, and you don't shoot the breeze. You just kind of say it as it is. Sometimes it's painful. But thank you for the opportunities and working. I've appreciated it, and I'm going to really miss you and what you brought to the table.
There's one amongst us that hates presentations. And yeah, and we are torturing him right now with this presentation that he didn't ask for, that he said he didn't want. Um, Everything that needs to be said has been said, except, well, when you're gone, I'll be senior.
Oh, he's so bad.
I know. You're going to miss that. He is going to watch our meetings on TV. You watch. I can tell already. He's already starting to regret leaving. let's do you want to say anything before we take pictures?
I look.
Yeah, please do.
You, for those of you that are upstairs, you already heard my speech. It's not much more than that. Thank you all. It was a true honor to serve. Thank you.
We're going to miss you.